Hi, hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is AI flyer design course and tutorial actually, and I just want to show you the two applications I'm going to be using in the course of this short free training. So first of all, we're going to be using a number of apps, but two basically. ChatGPT number one. So if you have been learning about AI or been hearing about AI, there is a high chance you've learned about ChatGPT. However, most people think ChatGPT is just to write captions, just to quickly ask a question, to ask them what's bothering their mind and all of those things that people do. However, it's crazy because ChatGPT can actually help you write high power and killer prompts that can generate a magical flyer in just one prompt. So we're going to be using this app called ChatGPT, and here's what the interface looks like. Here on the top left corner, you can see these two lines that shows you the history of what you've searched. Get plus if you want to subscribe to the pro, or you can simply stay on the free. All right, you can see the go, you can see the plus and all of that. So that's that. So go is 7,000 per month, 31,000 per month if you want to, but for a start you don't need to do all of that. So let's go back to see what we have here. This is your account here. All right, if you want to that's a group chat, so if you want to share your ideas, you can connect with your friends and all of that. Then there's this part where you can chat privately and all of that, but I don't think you want to do that. But that's if you don't want people to see the record of what you search, just in case somebody accesses your phone. But we're not going to be needing that. Create image, surprise me, summarize text. Yes, ChatGPT can also create image, but it's not best for images. So we're not going to be using it to generate images. We're going to be using something else. I'll show you shortly. But we're going to be using it to generate prompts. That's basically what we're doing. So how do you do it? See this plus here. You see photos, camera, files, create image thinking, deep search, shopping research, web search, study and learn, quizzes, explore apps, and the rest of the other features that you would see as you go on. I don't want us to lose focus. That's not why we're here. I'm just showing you what it looks like in the interface. So you can actually use voice. For example, I could use my voice there and say hello to. Okay, I'm recording audio, so it might not work. So let's leave that. Then of course, there's the microphone. All right, so you can record what we want to say and then we'll send. So it transcribes it and then it sends. You can see, all right, so you can record what you want to see. So you can see that. So that's what it basically works for. If you want to start a new chat just like this, you want to clear it, you can see this plus now has changed. You click on plus and then you can start a new chat. All right, so this is what ChatGPT looks like on the interface, and we're going to be using to create prompts. Is that okay? Let's get into the next one is Gemini. So Gemini is a Google app, right, for Google app for image generation. And when we get our prompts from ChatGPT, we just go over to Gemini and we drop it there. So whether you want to create from scratch or you already have your prompt, just bring your prompt to Gemini and you prompt. So here's what Gemini looks like once you get into the interface. So you can see these three dots, you can see search history and all of that. Let's open a new one. Okay, so hi Steven, I'm ready to help you plan, study, bring ideas to life and more. Now in another video I'm going to show you how to create, or better still, how to switch to another account when you've exhausted your limits for image generation. Yes, I do not know as of the time of this recording from the top of my head how many limits you have, but I know when you keep generating images on Gemini at a point, maybe like 10 basically, I'm not certain, but you can try or just make your own research. But the point, you get a notification that, oh, I can't generate any more images because you've exhausted, right? So in another video I'm going to show you how to switch to another email. So the point is, you just need to have, I believe that if you're watching this, you probably have at least 2 emails, and it's okay if you have just one. You can always open another one via your Google. Maybe in that video I can just touch on that, but it's primarily to show you how to switch. So you have multiple emails. For example, if you come here, you'd see have a number of accounts. I'm not going to, okay, you can see +7, that's about 9 there, and then you can switch to anyone. So there's no way you want to exhaust everything in one day. And if you are doing a very high power stuff that requires you to generate a lot of more pictures, there are other tools that can help you. For example, Whisk AI can help you generate a lot of pictures. I've generated, I think, over 100 pictures in a day using Whisk AI, so you can learn about that. I'm just telling you what Gemini can do and what it can do. So that's where we are. You can create images, create music, boost your day, help you learn, just like ChatGPT. But in the same way, its own strength here is image generation. Is that okay? Good. So you tap on the plus, you can see camera. That's, you want to snap picture live. Let's say you're somewhere and you want to take a picture of that environment or the scene and prompt something around it. Then gallery brings your existing picture from your photos, your file manager or something, or WhatsApp, whatever folder it is, so far it's on your phone. Then from your files, that's if the file or the image is in a PDF format or any other file format that is not JPEG, right? Then drive is something you've uploaded to your Google Drive and then you want to open from your Google Drive, or it was shared with you from your workspace or a colleague or a client, right? Then notebook, all right? So if you have notebook, you have notes in your notebook app or your account, you can also import from there. So Fast Thinking Pro, I stay on Fast because it just works for me. I don't have to look for what is not lost, try another one. So of course, like ChatGPT, you can record your voice as well. And then no, let's skip that. Oh God, I did not say you should.
It sounds like you might be talking about a device or a
okay,
feature that functions as a high-quality voice.
It's okay, I did not ask you. So this particular feature here, I think is the live.
Hi, I'm Gemini.
Yeah,
We're about to go live.
Yes, but then we don't need all of this. So let's just stick to what we need to do. So that's the interface of ChatGPT and Gemini that we're going to be using for this tutorial. If you have cause to use other AI tools, please feel free to, but we're focusing on these two. Is that okay? So that's that about that. My name is Stephen Oluyemi and this is Spark Creations. I'll see you in the next tutorial.